Hey guys, what's up? This is Matthew Davis Media once again, and welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. And this time it is going to be on If Beale Street Could Talk. And Oscar season is going to be coming in any time now, and the nominations should be coming in pretty soon. They'll definitely be announced this month. So anyway, but for some reason the Oscars for right now, they're not getting a host, which is going to be kind of odd, but whatever. Let's talk about If Beale Street Could Talk. So, this film is set in the early 1970s Harlem. If Beale Street Could Talk is a timeless and moving love story of both a couple's unbreakable bond and the African American family's empowering embrace as told through the eyes of 19-year-old Tish Rivers, played by a screen newcomer Kiki Lane, a daughter and wife to be. Tish vividly recalls the passion, respect, and trust that have connected her and her artist fiance, Alonzo Hunt, who goes by the nickname Fonny, played by Stephen James. Friend, they've been friends since childhood. Uh, the devoted couple dream of a future together, but their plans are derailed when Fonny is arrested for a crime he did not commit. Uh, this film is through the unique intimacy and power of cinema. Basically, how I can put it is, if Beale Street Could Talk is based off a novella, I believe, and I don't know anything about it because if you know me, I'm not really into novels. But I was actually I actually did not know that an author actually wrote a novella. That's for the most part, that's what it is. But what I was really excited for about this film was it's from director Barry Jenkins, and if you don't know, he was the director of the 2016 Best Picture winner Moonlight, and I reviewed that film. I saw that film. I loved that film. I still love that film. I still think it's one of the best films of the decade. I put it very high on my favorite movies of 2016 list, and I think it's still very well deserved. And with this new film, I can still say Barry Jenkins still really knew how to direct and basically create this whole new film. And first off, it's very well shot. Everything, the set design, it looks absolutely beautiful. And performances. I mean, what's to say about the performances? Of course, they're going to be good. Everybody does a phenomenal job. It's definitely a very moving film. It's a film that has you on the edge of, well, not really on the edge of your seat since this isn't an action heavy film. No. This is a film that basically director Barry Jenkins takes in not really a new level, but a moving level. And this is definitely I will say this isn't quite as memorable as Moonlight, since there are some scenes that that dragged on for the most part. It's not perfectly paced. That's the best way I could put it. It's not the most well paced film, but for the most part, it's definitely a film that had me really caring about the characters, especially Fonny, the main male character that is in jail throughout most of the film, and seeing there are scenes where he is out of jail, and and when him and his bond between Tish, it's definitely very heartfelt. Both knowing that they were both friends as children and growing up, falling in love for each other. This is definitely one of the best romance films of 2018, and I can definitely see it getting nominated for Best Picture and Best Director since this film is very well directed. I saw this with my mom yesterday, and she really wanted to see it. And I also really wanted to see it because I mentioned that Barry Jenkins directed this film, and because I loved Moonlight so much, I just couldn't miss this one, and I'm glad that I didn't. Overall, if Beale Street Could Talk is another great installment in in Barry Jenkins' library of films that he has directed. It's a very moving film. It has great performances. It's both touching and both very deep and sometimes pretty thematic at some parts. But like there are some moments that are actually quite shocking, to be honest with you. Like there are moments in the film that really we do see the crime that he did not commit, and honestly, it was just very emotional the way it happened. But if I get into it, then I'll be spoiling the film. And so yeah, if you loved Moonlight, I have a feeling you're either gonna like or love this film as well. I don't love it as much as Moonlight, but I will say I definitely loved this film. And I'm gonna give If Beale Street Could Talk 4.5 out of 5. Might have made my best of the year list. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but the point is, I can't put it on my best of the year list since I already did the list. But it would definitely probably get an honorable mention. So yeah, but anyways, it's definitely a great contender for Oscar bait. It's definitely a great contender for Best Picture and for Best Director. I'm really hoping it does get Best Director because I really think it deserves a nomination right there. But hey, I know it will. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Have more videos out really soon. Glass comes out next week. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be seeing that. That's going to be my first. Hopefully, it's going to be my first film of 2019 that I can review because technically this is a 2018 release, even though I'm seeing this in 2019. But you get the picture. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Ward out.